Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us again. Here we are, Thursday again. Thursday's come round extremely quickly lately. Doesn't seem like 7 days since we were sat here before, last time. Madness. So, I hope someone's out there listening. Hello, darling. How are you? I know how you are. I've just seen you. Thank you for joining in. And, well, it looks like we're going to have a quiet time, just you and me, on our own. Ooh. Could do a nice meditation. Oh, hi, Sally. Hi, Sally. Glennis. Oh, that's it. Full house. 6-3. Well, let's say I hope you've all had a good week. I hope you've been looking after yourself and being kind to yourself. Hi, Mandy. Olive. Oh, here we go. Mr. Facebook or Mrs. Facebook. Marianne. Hello. Okay. I think we've got enough to make an interesting time. So, I'm going to say hello in advance for the people that are still waiting, trying to get in to join us. Anyway, we're here. That's the main thing. So, let's have a go then. Let's get sitting nice and comfortably, as usual. Find a nice position to sit in for 20 minutes, half an hour. And perhaps you make sure your phones are turned off or anything else that may interrupt you. Hopefully no one will walk in and interrupt you. So perhaps now's a good time then to get settled. And in getting settled, we'll settle our whole being, our whole body, inside and out. So let's start, as usual, by taking in a nice deep breath. And what we're doing is we're actually breathing in the healing energy. We're inhaling it, and I like to see it as like a blue mist because it's easy to visualize. So just feel yourself taking a nice deep breath, breathing in that healing energy, that lovely blue mist. And as it works its way down into your lungs, just see it and feel it going a bit further than that. Just feel it going down into your stomach. And just enjoy that feeling as that first breath of blue mist begins to settle within you. And as you exhale, just visualize you're letting go of all the rubbishy thoughts, all the stress, all the problems you may have had through the day. Just put them to one side for now. We don't need those. You don't need them, for sure. So all these problems you have, aches and pains, just see them disappearing from your body with each breath. Like on a cold winter's day, when you breathe out, you're breathing out like a cloud of white mist, like white steam. Just imagine, visualize that all your problems that are leaving you in that manner. And as we continue to take nice deep breaths, we begin to become aware of each breath in that we take. The breaths that are already there, they just get larger. It becomes one mass of blue mist that begin to get larger within us. And each time we exhale, we're releasing the thoughts, the negative thoughts, anything that makes you uncomfortable. Just let them drift away as you exhale. And as we take in another nice deep breath, again we visualize it going down into our stomach, where it is getting quite a big ball of blue mist. And as we focus on it, with each breath we take, it gets larger. And as we see now, it is gradually spreading through our whole body. We see it leaving our stomach and going down through our hips to the pelvis and down our thighs to our knees. And at the same time, we can feel it coming up, leaving our stomach and our abdomen, coming up through our chest to our heart. And it seems to slow down a bit around our heart and our knees. But it is also quite intense. There's quite a lot of energy there, healing energy around our heart and around our knees. And our knees are one part of our body where we tend to keep a lot of stress locked up. So we can feel the blue mist gently massaging that area and gradually releasing some of that stress. And we feel it also around our heart, gently caressing our heart, gently massaging it. And here also it releases a lot of the stress that's around us. Some of it may have even been there for ages. But the healing mist begins to loosen it. And from our heart, we see it now going up to the top of our chest, up to our shoulders. And again, it tends to massage our shoulders very gently, very lovingly. But here also we keep stress, and the blue mist just gently washes over, gently massaging, helping to release some of the stress that builds up in our shoulders. And gradually we feel our shoulders begin to be a bit more relaxed, a bit more at peace. They're not tense anymore. And while that is happening, the blue mist is moving down from our knees, down through our shins and our calves, to our ankles and our feet and our toes. And we can see it just gently rubbing our ankles, gently massaging our toes. And we notice that it leaves our toes and the soles of our feet and goes down and penetrates down into the earth. And also while this is happening, the blue mist is leaving our shoulders and working up our neck and our throat, going over our face, relaxing the jaws, and over the back of our head and inside our skull, where it brings that beautiful healing, peaceful feeling to our whole body. And all of this is happening on the inside of our body. And with each breath we take, the blue mist, the healing energy, continues to flow into ourselves, into our own being, helping to bring peace and balance to ourselves. If you have any particular part of your being that is experiencing any dis-ease, just focus the blue energy to that area or areas, whether it be your physical body, mental body, and your emotional body. All of those can become out of balance, and the blue mist will help the state of balance to become more prevalent. And as this is happening, we realize that the blue mist is beginning to leave us. It doesn't leave us empty. It's always being replaced as it flows through us. And it flows out of us in all directions for a short distance. And at this point is where we invite all our friends, our loved ones, all the ones that are near and dear to us. We invite them all to join us, to share this healing energy for their own good, for their own well-being. And as we look at all these folks inside the blue mist with us, we can feel their joy and their peacefulness as the blue mist begins to work on them also. And as it begins to spread again a little further out, we can invite people who we know, people who are associates, strangers we meet in the street even, who we just say hello to, or a casual wave. They are invited also into the blue energy, the blue mist, so that they too can gain and benefit from it. As they absorb and enjoy the energy, they also radiate it out with us. So we are all receiving and we are all giving the healing energy to each and every one of us. And now we also radiate that blue energy further from us now in all directions, further outwards. And we see it like a mist covering the surface of our planet. Very gently, it moves outwards from us, covering the whole surface. And it does so. We think again of the hospitals, the carers, wherever they are, whether they're in a hospital or if they're sitting beside a relation's bed. And we think of also the caregivers, whatever their role is. We think of all those people and we see the blue mist quite intensely around all these folks, the people who are there to be cared for and the people who give the care. And all the staff, all the people that are involved in running these establishments, the hospitals, nursing homes, even the prisons, and the people who stay at home to give a relationship the care they need. We invite all of these people to take the benefit of the blue healing mist as it continues its journey over our planet, the surface of the planet, and touches every person on our planet. All of them are invited to be involved with it. It is their choice. The blue mist is there for all who choose to benefit from it and to share it with others. And as we see our planet now, it is completely covered in a layer of really dense blue mist. When we share the blue mist with all the vegetation on our planet, the flowers in the garden beds, to the huge trees in the forests, all of which bring us joy and pleasure and fresh air. When we share the blue mist specifically with the people who are clearing forests, and we ask that the blue mist brings them to a state of balance, to refrain from cutting the trees down. When we think of all the animals on our planet, to our family pets, especially the strays that wander around uncared for, the farm animals, domesticated animals, and also all the wild animals that are running free. You see the blue mist around them also. When we think of the waters, our oceans and waterways, when we think of the pollution that is happening, the microplastic in the deep oceans, in the plastic bottles that are floating on the ocean surface. And we ask that mankind finds a different way to dispose of plastic, and even a way of not using it like it used to be. And we ask that the healing light shines through the waters and all the creatures that live in the water, from the smallest fish down to the largest whale, to the albatross and the gulls that fly over the oceans. And I'd just like you to hold that vision in your mind for a few minutes. To enjoy the peacefulness and the serenity. And we feel the joy from all the people that chose to accept the invitation to be a part of the healing energy. and just continue radiating the healing energy outwards from yourself as it continues to flow in. Enjoy these moments of peacefulness and balance. And so now I'd like you to start the return journey. And as your awareness returns to your body, bring with it the vision of the planet covered in the blue light and spinning freely. And now, as you feel your awareness fully returned, I'd like you just to rub your feet on the floor, perhaps rub your hands together. All of these will help you ground. And when you feel good, just slowly stand up and have a bit of a shake. And you may continue with your day. And those that need a bit longer, take a bit longer. Make sure you are fully grounded before you stand up and leave. So, I thank you all for joining us again this week. I do hope you have an excellent upcoming week and keep yourselves safe and your family and loved ones. And so until next week, I'll say good night, and I'll just mention that our last meeting before Christmas will be the 16th of December. So thank you all for being a part of it, and see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.